Good day and welcome to Fireside with the Chaplain. Today's word of the day is treat. And I get this from Matthew chapter 7, verse 12. It reads this way from the Common English Bible. Therefore, just as you want people to treat you, so treat them in the same way. This is the law and the prophets. I don't know if you really knew that verse existed in the Gospels, but how we treat people is the most honest confession of what we truly believe. You see, treat means to act toward others with intentional care, dignity, fairness, and respect. To make visible through behavior and values that we claim to hold in our hearts. How we treat people reveals more about our faith than most of the words that we speak. Jesus takes what could sound like a simple moral rule and make it the heartbeat of faithful living. In one sentence, Jesus gathers the wisdom of Scripture and places it squarely on our daily interactions. How we speak when frustrated, how we listen when tired, and how we respond when challenged. You know, to treat others as we want to be treated requires awareness and humility. It calls us to slow down long enough to consider another person's story, another person's pain, and another person's humanity. In a culture shaped by urgency, division, and self-preservation, Jesus offers a different way. A way that is grounded in empathy rather than entitlement. You see, this teaching does not demand silence in the face of injustice or avoidance of hard conversations. Instead, it shapes how those conversations unfold. Treating others well means choosing dignity over dismissal, respect over reaction, and compassion over convenience. Even when boundaries are necessary, love remains the posture. When we live this way, our faith becomes visible for all to see. The way we treat others becomes a daily testimony to the grace God continually extends to us. Now here's something to think about. 3 questions. How would you want to be treated when you feel overwhelmed, misunderstood, or vulnerable? How do you want to be treated? Number 2, who in your life might need more patience, dignity, or kindness from you right now? And then finally, number 3, how might relationships that you have change if you intentionally treated each person as a person that's bearing the image of God? Now, if you forget everything, here's what you take away from this. Let your faith be seen today in the way you treat others, with the same care, the same dignity, and the same grace that God continually offers you. The word of the day is treat. Wow, that's heavy. Something to consider and think about. Here at Focus and Vision Ministries, it is deliberate that we put out words to cause us to rethink how we respond, how we look at, and how we interpret these words. We believe that one word can change somebody's life. And if that person is you, if you are experiencing change in your life because of these words that we are speaking to you, we greatly appreciate you hitting that share button. Share it to as many people as you possibly can. Focus and Vision Ministries prides itself on equipping people to thrive. On the link below here, click on it. See what we're doing. See how we're doing it. We invite you to support us in whatever way that God places on your heart. Financial gifts are welcomed at any level. We need your help to spread the word so that we can continue to invite people and encourage people to live differently than they have before. Well, until we meet again next time, may God be with you and may you be well.